What's going on, everybody? It's your man Tony back with another episode of Conquer Your Kitchen. Today we are going to make fresh homemade Alfredo sauce. Alfredo sauce. It seems to taste better to me if I do it like that. But anyway, it's Alfredo sauce. This has caused people some headache and some heartache. Some people think it's too difficult to tackle on their own, so they just avoid it. Believe me, it's not. It is really not. All you need is a couple of simple ingredients that you either have at home already or are very easy to obtain, and you can have your own Alfredo. Okay? Guarantee it. Guarantee it. You guys should believe me by now. I've been telling you this stuff isn't hard. Okay? I hope by now I've gained your trust. Right? Okay, let's get started with the ingredients, and then we're going to move on. Okay, so I just have some salt and pepper, fresh grated Parmesan cheese, some fresh parsley, 2 tablespoons of butter. I have crushed red pepper because I like spice, and a pinch of nutmeg. And I mean a pinch. You can probably barely even see that in the camera. It's not even a fourth of a teaspoon. It's like an eighth of a teaspoon. But trust me on this, the nutmeg will enhance your sauce. And then I have a cup of heavy cream. That's all. That's all. That's all. All right. I'm using penne pasta. You can use Alfredo. You can use spaghetti. You can use angel hair. And I don't really say spaghetti. I just did that because it seemed fun. So anyway, let's get some of this stuff out of the way. And I want to get the pasta going. And I have some water boiling here. And we're going to get our pasta in there. You know, when I was a kid, I used to watch a gentleman called, his name was Justin Wilson, Louisiana Cooking. You want to salt your pasta water, okay? And he was always putting the salt in his hand, and it would come out to exactly whatever measurement he said it was. I practiced that from a little kid, and I perfected it. Watch. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of salt into this water, and he would say, and that there'll be a tablespoon, I guarantee. You watch. And that there'll be a tablespoon, I guarantee. So let's get that in there and then get our pasta going. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this start here. I'm going to move it to the back to finish, because I need this for the other pot, right? All right, so now let's get our pot on here, get our flame down. You want to do this part on like a low medium heat. Medium at the very most, because we're going to add our garlic in here, and we don't want the garlic to toast or scorch or anything like that. So let's get this out of the way, and I'm going to start working on this garlic. Now I got 2 cloves of garlic. One has been peeled, one has not, so I can show you the best way to peel this garlic. I'm going to use this for some really tasty, toasty garlic bread at the end, so stick around. All right. Now when you're trying to get this papery covering off the garlic, all you do is lay your knife down, bam, whack it. Don't kill it, because then it'll splatter all over the place. But if you just give it a nice little whack, what's going to happen is that outer skin is going to come loose and be very, very easy, and that's all it takes to take the paper off the garlic. Okay, and then we're just going to get this chopped up. I want to get it minced into very small pieces. I'm going to get my butter in here, and we're just going to let that start melting. So you probably wonder, and if you don't, I don't care, I'm going to tell you, and then you'll know where Alfredo came from, where it got its origins. Well, back in the early 1920s, there was a guy who owned a restaurant, and his name was Alfredo Delileo, or Delileo, or I think it's Delileo. I don't know how to pronounce it. But it was a dude in Italy that had a restaurant. Okay? Well, what happened was his wife got pregnant. I keep hitting it. his wife was pregnant and she could not take the heavy tomato sauces that came with the dishes. So he had to come up with something that was going to make her happy, because as all of you know who have either had someone pregnant living with you or been pregnant yourself, when pregnant woman wants something, pregnant woman gets what pregnant woman wants. Otherwise, nobody in the house is going to be happy. When my first daughter was just a little teeny thing growing in her mommy's womb, my ex-wife had a hankering for peanut M&Ms. That was her craving, peanut M&Ms. And one night, she sent me out to the store to get peanut M&Ms. And I went to 3 stores before I found them. Well, by the time I got back home, she was very, very upset. And then said she no longer wanted peanut M&Ms. I tell you, you ladies, no, you know what? God bless you. It's the most wonderful thing in the world to have children. All right. So I have the garlic in here, and ooh, that butter and garlic just hit me and said, hello, we are on the way to good times, baby. All right. So we're just going to take our cream and pour that in there. And let's get that stirring. And all we want to do is, you want to work this cream gently. Don't be mean to the cream. The cream hasn't done anything to you. The cream is going to take care of you, so take care of it. All right? So we're just going to stir this up until we get a little bit of a simmer on the side, right around the edge of the bowl. We'll start getting the simmer, and then we're going to add our cheese. Okay, this is what we want. We just have a nice gentle boil there. You don't want to leave this. Don't put this in and walk off, because cream will boil up and boil over. See what it's doing there? That will continue to expand and then come over the side, and you don't want that. You don't want that. So let's just get our cheese in here. You don't want to dump it in. Just kind of sprinkle it in a little bit at a time and stir as you go. Okay, so now we have our cheese in there, and we're just going to stir. We're going to stir the entire time until it starts to melt. Now right now it's melting, but what we want to do is get it melted and then incorporate it with the cream. And that is what is going to give you your sauce. So let's just let that go. All right, we have gotten this stirred. This has been stirred going for about 5 minutes or so, 4 or 5 minutes. You just want to stir it until it starts to get thick. And when you pick it up and you watch it run off the spoon, you get that nice creamy consistency, okay? And when you look at it, you rub the back of the spoon. If you rub it like that, oh yeah, and nothing comes, that gap doesn't close back up, and you know you are right where you want to be. Oh, my glasses are fogging up. All right, so let's get this off. Our pasta is ready. I'm gonna get that strained. Get that there. And this is when you take that nutmeg and just toss it in. And just, see, it's just enough there that if you're serving this and people don't know about it, they'll go, I don't know what it is, but it's really good. All right. Put your pasta in there and just get it all. Just let it talk to each other right now, and let them get to know each other, and they're gonna give you some really good results. Promise you, this is great. This is an awesome dish. And get this over there, and we're just gonna get this turned off and get a little bit of this plated up. And then, now obviously I have way more sauce here than I have pasta, but that's okay. No problem at all. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard anybody complain that there was too much sauce on a dish. So I just put enough in there just for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to get this plated out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so our pasta is plated. I'm gonna put that aside just for a second. I'm gonna show you this with this bread. Okay, we've all had garlic bread, and there's probably 100 different ways to have garlic bread. Let me show you what I like to do. I like to take some melted butter and put it on the bread pretty liberally. I mean, I like to get the butter in there. This dish isn't really for people who want to lose weight. I'm sorry. I don't cook that way, and I don't know how to really tell you how to cook that way. But I do believe that things taken in moderation will be just fine. But this particular dish, if you're counting calories or counting points, I would stay away from this one. All right, just being honest. So now what I'll do is I'll take this, and I have a hot grill pan, and I just want to lay it down on there and let it start toasting. So when this gets ready, we're gonna come back, show you the bread, finish plating up our dish, and enjoy. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. This is what you want. Now, if you don't have a grill pan, you can do it in the oven. That's fine. You won't get these grill marks, but that's okay. It's going to taste pretty much the same. You remember I told you I had 2 cloves of garlic? Take that other one, give it a little bit of a pinch, and then start just rubbing it on the bread. The toastiness of the bread is going to pull off that garlic. I got a little bit more done, but that's, whoa, hello. Which one do we use? We'll use this one since he tried to run away. And then just scrape that bread with the garlic. And you are going to get the best garlic bread, I'm telling you, that you have ever had the pleasure of meeting. Hit our that's penne. Hit our pasta with a little bit of fresh parsley, and like I said, I like the heat, so I'll put some crushed red pepper on there, and then we feast. I wish you were here with me right now. I really do. You can taste the fresh Parmesan. That's the thing about this dish, is that you're using that fresh cheese, and that's what brings this thing over the top. This is going to be better than anything that you get out of a jar. I 1000% guarantee it. I guarantee it. Yeah. This is what's up. I love doing this for you guys. Take the bread, dip it in there. Okay. Well, if God decides to take me, he can take me now. Because, well, not right now. Wait till the video is over and I finish eating this, okay? So, anyway, guys, make sure that you try this. The recipe is in the bottom. I'm going to leave you a recipe that'll serve 2. So basically it'll be everything that we just saw, except there'll be more pasta. Okay? Is that a good deal? So, if you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe if you already haven't, tell some people about it, and yeah, send them my way. I'd love to meet them. All right, leave some comments. Let me know how this went for you, and I thank you for stopping by. I love you. Peace out. God bless you. Alfredo sauce is one of those things that has caused frustration for some and just anger for others, and it's really not that. I gotta start over. Today we are going to take care of Alfredo sauce. Alfredo sauce. That was probably a really bad accent. Homemade Alfredo sauce. Now this is one of those things that have given people a lot of headaches, and it seems complicated and difficult, and they don't want to take it on. Trust me when I believe me, trust me when I believe. Then get a good quality brand of shredded Parmesan cheese. Don't use that stuff in the green can. I'm telling you, I'm advising you like a father advises a daughter the night before prom. Don't do it, okay? A couple of cloves of fresh garlic. I'm only going to use one, and then, you know, I don't like that. I want to